Welcome to the Heart of Luverne podcast, bringing you timely updates, important information, and the inside scoop about local issues, services, and upcoming projects.
Hey everyone, thanks for going inside the Heart of Luverne with us. I'm Jill Wolf, your city administrator. And with me today, I have special guests. I have Beth Capistran and Tina Petronek. She taught me how to say her last name right before we got on. It rhymes with electronic, so we got it right.
There you
Welcome,
go.
ladies.
Thank you.
Beth and Tina are with the newly formed Rock County Animal Support Group, and we're going to talk a little bit about that and how that came to be and the role that they're playing with the city. So if you guys want to just kick it off and kind of tell us a little bit about the Rock County Animal Support Group and how that got started and where you're at with that.
Well, we first got started because Pat Bastian had reached out to me for some help with a cat colony that we have in town here to get things under control and to stop the reproduction and the growing of this colony. So, of course, when he said cat, I went, Tina, please help me, because I'm like horribly allergic to cats. And so,
Oh, no.
So I always reach out to her for the cat stuff. She is my pro that I go to and stuff. So we started talking about helping the city with this issue, and we had some meetings. And then we thought, well, we've always kind of wanted to do something locally for our county. We're both with a rescue already, but we wanted to do something local so that hopefully people would be more willing to help to us and to support the group. And so we decided to form this organization under the umbrella of the Rock County Community Foundation. And Emily's been a great resource for that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Kind of to jump back, it was a problem for the city. So cities, they take care of animal nuisances, and that's mainly for public health and safety reasons. And we kept becoming more and more aware from residents giving complaints about a cat problem and a cat colony. So like you said, Mayor Pat reached out to you, and I think that's where the partnership kind of started, and the city said, okay, what's it going to take to help you, financially get this started? And with some startup funding, you guys were able to purchase cages and equipment. Is that kind of where it started from there?
It is. Live traps is what we purchased.
Okay.
And we just gathered as many live traps as we could and went out. Our first week out, we trapped 15 cats.
Wow.
And we're able to take all 15 in on the same day to have those spayed, neutered. Then they were also vaccinated for rabies and distemper. And doing that is going to cut down on animal diseases that they may transmit to each other. It's going to cut down on the reproduction of the cats because we do not want more cats. But it's also going to cut down on some of their nuisance behaviors, the fighting. Once males are neutered, most of them do not have the desire to fight anymore. If they are spraying and marking their territory in areas, it's going to curb that. So it's more than just reducing the population. It's those nuisance behaviors as well.
Right. And I've been learning a lot of new stuff about cats since we started working with you guys, but I didn't realize it's called a cat colony. And so they kind of have their own little communities or colonies where they all are attracted to. The one in particular, how many cats do you think were part of that colony when you guys started trapping?
Probably 50,
I think
is what
so.
we're thinking.
Oh, wow.
I think so.
And then they kept reproducing.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you have males and females and then baby kittens. And so
Yes.
without, taking a proactive measure, those 50 cats would just continue to reproduce in numbers and we'd have an even greater problem.
Right. And, the thing is, too, is when we do TNR, which stands for Trap, Neuter, Return, we do need to return some of those cats to the original location because they're kind of like gangs. If you take the whole gang out, another gang's going to move in, and then we're starting all over again.
Okay.
So we are going to be keeping 5 of this colony in that area. And fortunately, we have had some farmers who have reached out to us and are willing to take some of the other members of this colony.
Yep.
And it's worked out really well with moving some of them together to the new farms. And those farms need to follow a protocol in order to keep the cats there. And that means by keeping them in a barn for 2 to 3 weeks, feeding them, providing them shelter, and then once those 2 to 3 weeks are up, then they can open them up and let them go, and they're more apt to stick around by following that.
Yeah, interesting. So would the cats find their way back to their original colony, or do they create a new colony when they get moved to a different location?
When we relocate the cats, this time we have done so in groups of 5 to 7. Each farmer that we've worked with has taken 5 to 7 cats. Because we were able to trap and do so many at once, they were all able to go at the same time. And they will kind of form their own colony at the new location.
Okay.
The places that they have been relocated are far enough away that they will not make their way back. And that's part of the reason we're keeping them enclosed for 2 to 3 weeks.
Sure.
They learn, this is my new home, this is my shelter, I get food here.
Sure. It starts to smell like them.
Right. If you
becomes
just
home.
release them, if they don't know what's going on, they're scared, they may try to make their way back. And at that distance, they would never make their way back.
Sure. Fascinating. It's kind of like people in communities and where they come back to.
Yes. One thing, too, when we do get them fixed and vaccinated, they also ear tip them. That means they take the tip of the ear off while they're in surgery under anesthesia so that we're able to see from a distance, oh, that's a cat that we did.
Oh, sure.
So we know that we have a game cam that is monitoring the colony right now.
Okay.
So we're able to see that, yep, we've already done that one. Because, some of them kind of look alike,
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. So when you bring you said 5 back, are they going to be all males, a combination of males and females? What's the makeup of the colony?
It was a combination.
Okay.
It was just based on what we had trapped the prior week, and you never know what you're going to get. The majority of what we had gotten so far has been males, but we think that is because females were pregnant and giving birth, and so now they're starting to come around more, so we're going to try and snatch them up before
Sure.
they can reproduce again.
Sure. So the 5 that will be back in the colony have been neutered and spayed. So
Yes.
that can be their home, but for the city's benefit, they're not going to reproduce, hopefully.
Right.
That's very good. So how many cats have you caught total? And what do you think you're kind of looking at for completion?
So far, we have trapped 28 adult cats.
Oh, wow.
And we also have 9 kittens
Okay.
that have been trapped. And because we are not a foster organization, we found another rescue that is going to take those kittens and place them for adoption.
Perfect.
We have noticed there are more kittens in the area. So, one thing at a time. As we get them, we will come up with a plan.
Yep. Are you aware of other cat colonies in the community? Like maybe if we get this one under control this year, next year we look at a different area.
Yes. People have already been reaching out, and we're like, okay,
Yeah.
work with us. It's the 2 of us.
Right.
We're feeling a little overwhelmed. And the city asked us to start with this colony in particular. So we want to get it completely wrapped up, and then we'll start working on other colonies.
Sure. So what's the future of Rock County Animal Support? What are your dreams and goals? Where do you guys see it going?
Well, first of all, we really want to help the cat population in Luverne, TNR. Maybe eventually being able to help families with some assistance with vetting, possibly. Like Tina said, we are not a rescue or a foster-based organization at all. We are here to mainly support. If maybe Hardwick reached out to us for our help, and if they're willing to cover the expenses of fixing, we could probably help with their cat colonies out there, I think right now we're focusing on this because I think if you start out with too much, it's too overwhelming, and then you can't do a good job at everything at once, know.
Absolutely.
So let's start with this and then see what we can do. I'm sure our board members probably have some ideas as well.
So you guys have a board makeup. How many people serve on the board?
7. Emily helped us get everything set up with our nonprofit status, and one of the requirements was you had to have a board with at least 5 members.
Okay.
So we have 7 members total.
Okay. And maybe future you guys can do fundraising, or if anyone wanted to do private donations, they would be accepted as well.
Yes.
We would appreciate that because right now all of our funding is basically for this cat colony from the city.
Sure.
I know I've had people reach out to me saying we need help trapping this. I'm like, well, we don't have money to fix these. And they're like, well, I am willing to pay for it, and I have a place for them to go. So,
nice.
We're willing to help people in a situation like that go out and trap the cats for them.
So do you see expanding into dogs and any other animals, or just sticking with cats primarily?
No, I think we will do other animals.
Okay.
Starting out, we're doing the cats. But as Beth was saying earlier, we want to eventually do more. We want to help people if they can't afford vetting, to work with them, whether they have a cat, a dog, a chinchilla, whatever pet they may have. They're all important to their families. Also, if there's a stray dog or cat, helping find placement for that. We just, like she said, it's only the 2 of us. We're trying to start small, even though this is a big project. And once we finish this project, I think we will focus more on fundraising and outreach and seeing more of what the community needs and how we can find the funds to support that and help people in our community.
Wonderful. What a great service you guys are offering the city and just the surrounding area. So I appreciate everything you guys are putting into it. It's awesome.
Absolutely. And, I wanted to mention, too, that, sometimes people have a problem with having community cats in their neighborhood, but they also have to realize that those cats are serving a great purpose. They do take care of the rodent population, too. So to have a cat or 2 in your neighborhood isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's actually a good thing.
Right. And if we can help with you guys' support, or you guys are actually doing it, but having a controlled population, it can be a very good thing. And without all of the other issues that come with it when we start reproducing and getting too many cats.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, great. Thank you for joining us today. That's always educational. I learn something new every time I talk to you guys. Anything else you wanted to add about Rock
We
County
do have
Animal
a
Support?
Facebook page. So
Awesome.
if people want to follow the Rock County Animal Support on there, if people would like to donate to our mission, they can do so through the Rock County Community Foundation and let them know that it is for the Rock County Animal Support.
Awesome. Very good. Well, thank you, ladies. And
Thank you.
Good
Thank
luck. And thanks for helping the city with the cat colonies. And thank you, listeners, for going inside the Heart of Luverne.